Yo, yo,
Yo,
what up? Google Plex?
what up, Bam Bam?
Chilling, bro.
So, chilling here too, man. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, it's all good, man. Let's see right now. I mean, the Hive is deep. They're deep over there right now.
Yeah,
Let's see what we got in here. Um, King Chancla?
King Chocolate.
King Klecha, my bad. Oh, yeah, the Chancla. Shots if one of them says they are not going to listen to the other responsibility, that's a loss, right? That's kind of like a stalemate. You're talking about Lucky, and yeah, they've been going at it, bro. They've
Oh,
been
they
going
had.
at it. Yeah, High Power Fitness and Caddy Legends. They're engaged in a brutal war right now. What up? Yeah, whatever. Next. Yeah, so let's pop it off, man. Michael Myers. So real quick, man. I'm not selling people in here. Let me say this.
That's blood.
Blood Covenant, what up, bro? What up, bro? Google Plex is join us. We gotta talk about the Kukui right now. But let me say something. So Kukui, one of Kukui's henchmen, I call him the butler, Sooners, aka exposing the YouTube yada. Apparently, he's pulled up my dad. That's him. He's pulled up my I don't know if it's my CDC or my criminal record. So, Sooners, I know you watch. I mean, do me the honor, bro, and put up my whole criminal record. Make a video out of me. If you got my CDC, go ahead and put my go ahead and go over my 115s, bro. That'd be cool. I've told all that in my story. That's the thing, Google, about being honest. When you ain't got nothing to hide, and you got nothing to worry about, you know what I mean? Uh, it's a very comfortable feeling. But Sooners, do your thing. You know,
Yeah, I agree. But the trolls are gonna try to troll.
yeah, yeah. Sooners is just mad because I dipped out once fucking we know Fernando to be the peseta that he is, and then it just got worse with the minds of might and all that shit. A little satanic worshiper, and they've been crashing out lately, bro. And I got some
Yeah,
work. I got some work for them.
yeah.
But
So,
go ahead, bro.
yeah.
Stage is yours, bro. Stage is yours.
So I'm a little confused. I thought it wasn't about prison politics, and now they want to bring up your prison record.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Well, see, Sooners, bro. Be
Is this selective politicking or what?
Oh yeah. Come on, bro. They just don't like that. He doesn't like that I go in on Fernando, bro. Yeah, he don't like that I go in on Fernando. He's a guy that sees it as he did not participate in that lifestyle. He don't care about S and Y or any of that. That doesn't matter. He hate Dubs because Dubs is a snitch. So it's PC politics, sympathy, which I've already done when I first started that my little switch in content style. So dude, I,
Yeah,
I personally don't care. I've been honest. Like it don't even matter to me. And I hope he does like a little video and goes over my 115s, bro. Or whatever criminal record so he can see my last arrest when they were. That'd be great. Cause again, Google, when
yeah,
you ain't got
yeah,
nothing to hide, when you're honest, and I
yeah,
always
yeah,
gloat about this. I put my CDC number in my first video just because I wanted to show I had a J number, which I did time in the 90s. I honestly didn't put it on there to be like, oh, look, see, I'm good. But it turned out that it worked out that way. So,
yeah. I
but
remember that. I remember when you did that.
yeah,
They were all back then. I mean, they were on it, but not like they are now. So
yeah, it's different. It's different now out here nowadays in the yard. You know what I mean? But all right, Google. Look, I don't fuck with the Hive. And
yeah,
lately they've been crashing out. He's been taking down lives on the collective because he knows I'm on that ass, but he doesn't slip away. So I got some heat for him. I got something. Maybe I just put it out after this, but I got some stuff. But they've been fighting each other over there. They've been at each other's throats. Um, so look, the stage is yours, bro. I mean, I know that you,
yeah,
you were rocking with them, the resistance. Remember when I was popping? I pulled away. I've seen
yeah,
YA baby disappear. You had your issues with them. I see them block Michael Myers. I block people too. I don't care. I've seen all that. Like
yeah,
they've booted a lot of people. Especially if they fuck with me or if they leave comments. So stage is yours, bro. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So. kind of like I never, I was never part of the resistance thing. I never said it ever once in the chat.
Nice.
I never said I was what do they say? We are one or some shit. I don't know what the hell. The cult stuff, I never went along with it. When I saw that,
Look, Weddle's
that
back.
that that, that was the first like red flag for me, That was like, yeah, there's something wrong here. And then eventually he gets, that video resurfaces that L tried to hide. You remember that? I used to go look
Yeah,
for it and I couldn't
yeah,
find it.
yeah,
I was like, am I tripping? What the hell's going on? Where's this video? And L tried to hide it, and somehow 16 to Life had it and posted it, and that set off, the beginning of the split, or where a lot of people began to leave exposed to.
yeah,
And yeah, so I was part of that group that when I found out, I kind of felt like, wait a minute, this guy, he's not being honest about who he is, and it to me, it was in the beginning, it was the fact that he didn't want to own up to it. That was the weird part for me. Like,
yeah.
dude, it's
Welcome
so
back, Weddle. It's been a long
yeah.
time. Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
so obvious, like it was him,
Even though I
the
think everybody.
voice, the
Yeah,
cadence, the
yeah,
lisp, all that, it's
right.
so obvious. And it's like, why are you trying to act like we're dumb, like we're not the ones that knew, the ones that were smart enough to know, like, why are you trying to play us, And
Right.
then so that was kind of the beginning. And then of my fallout with him. And then he's they started to troll Triple P. Okay, Triple P, which I don't think is involved in their stuff anymore. But
No, I don't think
um,
so either.
yeah, I think I haven't seen him around there. But anyways, he posted a video of Stephanie. Stephanie was that girl on TikTok, one of Dubs and Runner's first like friends that would come on TikTok, and he
I re
posted a video of
Yeah.
her that I didn't like.
Yes.
And
Yes,
I
you did.
saw, yeah, and I saw exposed to it, and they're like, oh, you outdid yourself with this one or something. And I guess he found it funny. So then I was like, wait a minute, like, no regular person would think this shit is funny or cool. Like, this is weird fucking weirdo stuff. Like, you don't even know this random girl, she never did nothing to you, and you're posting this about her. Like, that's sick, and
Yes. And then let me add to that real quick. So
yeah.
I think it was before the chill video. Two things. So I remember. It was when that whole thing was going on. I would occasionally go to watch either Gunner Dubs live to see what their chat would be saying,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I started to see about the interview. That's the guy in the interview. That's the guy that APA interviewed.
Oh
And
yeah,
I've always said I remember seeing that interview once, but because I was still kind of honing my craft, the one thing that I was kind of on was the debriefing. And so that's all I clipped, and
yeah,
I knew it was there. I never thought, what I mean, that dude would come out to be who this guy was. And I remembered it, and
yeah,
I went back, and it was gone. I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
damn." At that point, I was like,
yeah,
"Oh shit, this might not turn out. This might get interesting." And then Chill dropped
yeah,
it, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm
yeah.
out. I'm out, bro. I'm not fucking with a PC, bro. Not like that." You know
Yeah, APA deleted it kind of right on time because I feel like everybody
what's up,
was
Machete?
was looking for it at that same time. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that video
That's right, Machete.
would have made it obvious from the beginning. And that's, and a lot of, so one thing that I caught, and I don't think really no one else noticed, was that actually Dubs had called him out way before the 16 to Life video. He had said like, oh, this guy's a J cat. This guy's name was crazy. Nobody messed with him in the building. He was
Yeah,
this and
those were
that.
yeah,
He
those were
was
the subtle
saying,
disses. Yeah, I
yeah,
remember, but I didn't put.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
and and I think it's because
yeah.
this fool
Cheddar.
has said that he was Slayer's celly.
Yes.
Slayer was one of Dub's homies, I guess, and then Dubs picked up on that. But Dubs is a drunk, so I believe that Dubs, in his drunkenness, forgot, and then also because Exposed Soup kept I feel like he denies it, but I feel like Exposed to kind of kept implying that he was on the main line with him, because the reason why I feel
Yeah,
like he kept
yeah,
saying that, kept
yeah,
implying he was on the main line, was because he kept saying, "You're not that Joker. You're not that. You were never that Joker." So it's
yeah.
like, okay, if you're saying that, like, that must mean that you were there with him to say that he wasn't that.
Well,
But
here, okay, so here's the thing, and I think I've said it. I think I said it in content. I've rarely used it. I remember me like through content, we're like, oh man, let's do a live together, right? So we did have like a brief uh exchange in like emails, right?
yeah,
And so I wanted to see where he was at, and I had that debriefing smoke. So I kind of threw a nibble his way, and the
yeah,
way he responded was odd. It wasn't like it was short, and to me, because of the trolling
yeah,
and the seriousness of it and the debriefing and all that, I wanted to see where he was at, and he didn't even bite. So I was like, wait a minute, either he's good at certain cheesemen he don't want to mess with, or
yeah,
it was to me it was a little bit of a flag, if that makes any sense. I was like, oh fuck, man, this
yeah,
man, this might not be looking good. And I said it in context. I kept replaying. It was like a 20-second clip. The briefers hang out together, and I was like, oh man, it could be. I don't know. And then by then, bro,
yeah,
I kind of like left it, and then Chill dropped the video, and I'm like, oh, I'm out, bro. I'm good. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
And then the
yeah,
minds of mine. I want if Blood of Jesus is still in here, he was the one that there's two things with that. He was the one who put double life didn't scare me straight. Not only that, when there was a situation with another content creator, Lucky,
yeah,
I went back to look at Blood of Jesus old videos, and Minds of Mike
yeah.
left a comment, and that was prior. That was before Exposed to popped. And I like, and because you could see the date on there, I was like, oh man, this is obvious, bro.
Yeah.
So, Wedo, I remember now, bro. I think I did block you, huh? You got a new account, but it's all good, bro. Welcome back. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah,
up with
brother.
people making accounts, yo? That shit is so hard. I'm always accused of making multiple accounts, and it's like, dude, I'm tired. I'm 36 years old. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
trying to make
Nah,
fucking
dude.
new accounts, man. Like that shit. Leave that shit in the 2010s.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got caught him slipping first,
yeah.
right?
So what we were so we were saying, okay, so about him being oh, you know what was funny when he first got caught, when he went to Minds of Might. I'm talking about Exposed Tube, and then he was already subscribed. Did you catch that,
Yeah,
dude?
yeah, yeah, dude.
He was
And he did,
subscribed, and he
bro.
had liked all the videos, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. He did it. He did it in the Renegade video. There's my there. That's the there. Oh, he's commenting as Minds of Might, and all those screenshots that I showed. And then if you go back, he comments as Exposed to, bro. And I didn't clip those because I didn't think Renegade would take it down. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I remember that, Tortoise. You said that. You said that
Yeah,
even your wife picked up on his
yeah,
accent or whatever, his cadence, his voice. Yeah,
yeah. What up, Raider? What up, Raider Rich? Raider Rich, he's neutral. I see you over there, and I do watch from time to time, and
yeah,
I
bro.
not
I'm
from time to time.
tired,
I
man.
speed watch. I read the comments mainly. Sometimes I've said it. Sometimes I turn it down and I just look at the comments fast and see because that's where a lot of the smoke be.
Well,
You know?
I got so much stuff going on in my life, Raider. That it's like, to make multiple troll accounts is just,
Nah, it's not that
yeah,
serious.
yeah, it's not that serious, bro. But I guess there's people that do it, and they always accuse me of being them, but no, I only have one account, which is my main account, which I guess is my troll account. So
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So, where are we at? So, yeah, look. Did he leave the breadcrumbs on purpose? I don't know. Is he that much of a fucking moron? I really don't know.
yeah,
At this point, it don't matter to me. Like to me, that's who the dude is. And to me now, it's more of like the just how interesting it is, bro, to see it's because it's different. It's different right now in there. They really get into that shtick, bro.
Yeah.
Um, and they're calling him father now. Now they could be, playing. It could be a play on it, but I think it's still
Yeah.
corny as fuck.
Oh yeah, Tortoise
No,
is turning 60 tomorrow. Hey, happy
happy
birthday,
birthday.
Tortoise. Tomorrow,
I'm
man.
49. Yeah, they're calling him
49, 60,
father.
man. Yeah,
Uh,
father. Yeah, it's just
it's crazy. He's taking down lives. He took down one yesterday, but I have some of that. Um, but go ahead, man.
oh
Let
yeah. So okay, so yeah, so anyways, then okay, then it was, he wanted to fight me,
I remember that.
Yeah, he wanted to
Yeah,
fight me,
yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, you know what, like, I haven't been in a fight in a minute. It's been like maybe a few years.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, I'm down. If he's coming down, if he's willing to come down here, I'm down to fight him. And so I called, and he called me on. He called me. We talked in private, and pretty much, that fool. He claimed that was his number, but the number he gave me is just that number he has to call in.
I
So he don't ever
fast
answer that
Lechero.
shit.
I got that Lechero. I got that. Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, he didn't want to fight, and then you know we kept trolling. I kept trolling him or whatever. Look, let me see. I heard him calling him father. Yeah, they've been calling him father. Since a couple, at least 3 nights now. I think, or no, since Saturday. Saturday, they started. Ill manner started calling him father, and then they all kind of joined
Yeah.
in right there, man. Ill
Yeah.
mannered, I think, he might be a legit Satanist.
Yeah. I think Slaughterhouse too.
Slaughterhouse too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So they
It,
so
mm.
so look, I don't think this fool can fight. I don't what do you okay, so what do you think would happen Bam if he fought Marvelous Minds and lost? What would happen to his movement?
In content or in like.
Yeah, yeah. No, in content, in content.
Well, see. Oh yeah, Sooners. Oh yeah. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, Sooners got my. I guess he's got my CDC history or my criminal history. I tell him to post it, bro. Make a video on it. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. You know what I mean? So uh that's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna
I
be interesting. I
yeah, cuz
look.
yeah.
Ah man, I like that idea. Let's see what happens with that. I don't know. I don't know how Marv would respond.
I think Marv is the one guy that's gonna want to fight him. I don't think Dubs wants to fight him, and look, Homeboy doesn't want to fight. Um I don't think Homeboy actually wants to fight Exposed to. Hold on.
No power talk. Um, I Fernando ain't fighting nobody, bro. Like that's not, and I don't think Marv is too. Honestly, Power Taco was heated that you called him no.
Noño?
Oh no. Google reaction is asking why did Fernando want to fight you? I think I put that in content
Yeah, you
where
did.
yeah, where you guys are going at it.
He wanted to fight me because I just kept talking shit. I kept saying that I kept reminding him that he disrespected a woman. So they have this thing where like they're so weird because okay, so because Dubs disrespects women, they kind of try to make Dubs look bad about that, and then they try to pretend like they don't, like they never have, they never will. But I have videos of Fernando exposed to disrespecting a woman where he calls her a deadbeat for no reason. The woman is posted something that had nothing to do with Fernando, and then Fernando goes in there and just
Yeah,
calls
you
her a
should.
deadbeat.
No,
And
you
so
shouldn't.
yeah, so I kept talking shit about that, and then eventually he's like, "Look, look, pussy Plex, if." If Johnny Rantas don't want to fight me, me and you could do it. So I was like, all right. So I called it. I talked to him about it, but he fake set it up. He knew he wasn't planning to show up. Then he crashes out again. He crashed out again because I'm telling him that I'm gonna pull up to Mount Vernon and seventh.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the final. That was the final crash out where he calls me and he gets all. That call gets heated. Look, this is what Exposed Tube did. Exposed Tube is a coward, right? So he calls me the first phone call. Shit gets heated. I guess he thought I was gonna back down, but I didn't back down. He calls me right back, and then he tells me that he's like, "Hey man, what's your problem? Why do you do this? Why do you troll me?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" Because I was like, I thought we were still kind of going at it. So I was like, "Because I want to beat your ass." And then he's like, "Nah, but like, what do you want? You want an interview? You want an interview with me?" And that's when
What?
he,
An
yeah,
interview?
he wanted me to interview him. He started bargaining. Look, Fernando Exposed to is not tough, bro. He started bargaining with me, telling me that he would give me an interview and blow up my YouTube channel. I guess he thought because I started posting content on him that I was trying to start a YouTube. I really don't give a fuck about YouTube, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess he thought like, oh, I want to be YouTube, get YouTube clout or whatever. So he offered me an interview, okay, and he's like, we'll do it tomorrow, da da da. And he was trying to make peace. That's why when I went back into his chat, like he stopped calling me pussy Plex. He stopped disrespecting. He even brought me
Yeah.
up on his panel on that. I think it was on Saturday. He brought me on his panel, but it didn't work out because his people are mad or whatever. So he tried to bargain. He don't want me to pull up to Mount Vernon. He don't want me to make embarrass him. He don't want me to beat his ass. He don't want none of that because whatever it'll fuck up his clout or whatever. So yeah, he offered me an interview, and so
Lecheto?
I'm so wait, Lechero saying I got hit hard in my feelings because he's a
Skyler?
simp over that. I'm a simp over Skylar. Okay. So then okay, so that fool wanted an interview, and then he wanted me to interview him, and then yeah, he was bargaining basically. He didn't want to
Yeah.
fight. And then he told me Tony Espinosa's not here. I believe he's a mod for you, but he's not here. But he told me some information about the high desert stuff.
Oh,
About the about
wow.
the that yeah, about the getting airlifted situation. So he was gonna give me the scoop on that. And the scoop on high desert. He actually had been a high desert. See, Fernando's a liar because Fernando for a long time was like, I never was a high desert. I never been there. But then it turns out, even in the BPH, you could tell that he had been there, for
Yeah.
some time.
And it
So
didn't say if he if he hit that yard.
it sounded
Um,
like it read like he had hit that yard, something happened, and then they were trying to put him back. And because he mentions like, oh, they'll remember who I am. They'll remember me. If you read it, I believe he says that they will remember him when they put him back in the high desert general population. So
right.
yeah, I feel like it does read like that. I would have to read it again, but in the phone call, he said that airlift situation did happen, and he was gonna give me the scoop on it. But um, I wasn't trying to get no interview. Like I don't get. I actually feel sorry for him. I feel sorry because he's like, I realized he was a coward. That he wasn't really about to smoke. So
Yeah. Well, no, it's a gimmick. I mean, let's keep it a buck, bro. It's a troll thing. The guy spent 19 years in prison. You think he wants to go back? All it is a gimmick, and he's sensitive, bro.
yeah.
And you could see it cracks in the armor. We all do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's
Because
a
I
super gimmick.
Tony was in High Desert. It's
Tony
funny.
was, yeah.
So
I
they had it.
believe, yeah.
Huh?
Tony had it right. Tony had it right, but
Yeah.
he just, I'll give further details in the future. But Tony had it right. He just, he had it. Yeah, yeah. So
I
where
think
is Tony? He used to come, but
yeah,
he used to be around here, but I haven't seen him in a minute.
that never been in. What's the deal with the High Desert? I was there. I paroled from there in 2000. High Desert was like Fernando. If Fernando was PC, he would have never made it on that yard. He would have got whacked instantly. Well, not instantly, depending, right? But he wouldn't have lasted. That's a yard that I think it's still one of the last standing good yards for prison on 180s. When I was there, the D yard, which is like lower, upper, whatever, and then everybody was good. The other side, which I don't fucking even remember, I had those conversations with Maus Campolero. I remember. Well, that's a different subject, right? They did have a yard that was, I think it was no good. It was on the other side of D yard. I don't even know what yard that was. But hold on. Before we even let's do a little sneak peek real quick. Hold on.
We'll eat shit. We'll go look here. That is what will get me out of bed. I don't lay in bed like just because I'm looking at YouTube. So yes, tell me who those people are.
Yeah, that's cool. I have some experience in the outside world. I hear you, Skylar. On some real shit, though. Yeah. I hear you. Be interactive in the real world. RL, as they say.
It's IRL, dumbass.
Kind of the real one, huh?
I like doing it.
It said URL.
Yeah.
Fucking
stupid.
Nobody help me.
Look at this fool.
Nobody help me.
Look at him.
I don't care who it is. They ain't gonna help me.
Well, yeah, I'm the same. I would develop ways to do everything on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'll never let nobody help me. I know what it is. I know what it is to be out of your guys' world for a long, long time and doing everything on my own, coming back doing shit on my own. People don't realize that, and everyone can say what they want to say. Everyone can really believe it.
Yeah, for real, Z, we overlooked that because like you've been isolated for so long, and then you come out.
I'm sorry, my dog is going crazy.
Everybody in the whole world.
I'm just saying. Everybody has their own journey that they have to take, and everybody has to do it alone. And if you survive, it's gonna make you stronger.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. It's gonna make you stronger. And look, along the way, you will meet people. Along the way, you'll meet people that you become real cool with. And you guys might have a kinship. You guys might become cool and friends. Kind of like over here, we deal with the exposed to family. A lot of people are cool with each other. And we're gonna have defenders. We got people who come and play the part, and they're two faces. And they end up, like I said, the door swings both ways. They come in and they go out. Those who remain are going to be the ones who were to remain.
Well, you gotta weed them out. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta pull the weeds in my front yard.
This is when you decide a two-face is somebody who's going to talk behind anybody from the family's back. Like I said, the door swings both ways.
Family, yo.
They come here, they can get out. That's it. There don't need to be They don't need to be inside bickering. Like a lot of these people who came over here, they started bickering behind the scenes, and that's how we should be. And that's how my life is. That's how everybody's life should be. You can let people win, but once they don't want to be a part of your life no more, if it becomes abrasive, they can walk out, they can exit and never come back, and that's that.
I put a gun to your head.
Man, let Skylar talk, guys. Let Skylar talk.
Yeah, you're being disrespectful.
You can hardly can't really hear Skylar. You sound really low, Skylar.
Shut
I
up.
have a camera. I mean, not my camera, my microphone. I don't know what to do about it. I need somebody to help me. Help me. I have a microphone, but I don't know how to fix it.
Take pictures of it and put them on the what's it called on the Discord. I'm sure someone will figure it out.
Oh, they got a Discord. They got a Hive. They got a.
I agree with.
Yeah, they have a
Look
little.
at this fucking name, bro.
Things are going to go down, and I've always been a firm believer that you can be surrounded by
Very disrespectful
and still be on your own. You know what I mean? You can, because we're in our mind, we're in our body.
And what a great time. We'll go eat shit. We'll go look here. That is what will get me out of bed. I don't lay in bed like just because I'm looking at YouTube. So yes, tell me who those people are.
Yeah, that's cool. I have some experience in the outside world. I hear you, Skylar. I'm some real shit, though. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Watch this one.
Just chilling.
Hold on. Where is it? I think it's this one.
Just chilling. I got was doing this, and this dude was doing that, and fuck no. But if it crosses the line of being like some homeboys,
He's got.
No. I gotta tell my press. I gotta tell my girls. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? Who's that talking?
Yeah.
Taco Stain.
We just chilling. We chilling shit.
Fucking fat bastard Taco Stain?
Yeah, you got it bad because you're a female, bro, and there's a lot of incels that talk shit. Right. You know that tranny joke died in 2016 or 17 or whatever.
Oh, here it comes.
Whenever Obama legalized gay marriage, that's when that tranny joke died on some real shit.
That you accused me of having.
Oh, damn. Skyler, why you mad?
Some bullshit.
Damn, who's talking about trannies?
Yes, I will tell you, bend over and take this fucking cough that I
What?
Wow.
Fucking idiots. Go look at my strip chat. You know, I'm sorry.
No, hey, don't be promoting shit over here, man.
Whoa, Fernando.
Oh, Fernando.
You know what I'm saying? You know what the message is that I'm trying to convey? Not that I'm trying to fucking promote anything, because I'm not. But I'm just trying to say, like, if you all these things that you accuse me of, then go there and look. And no, I'm not a man. You know.
Don't bring true.
What?
Yeah, we ain't talking about that.
I think that. So here's So that's what exactly what they want. Like they want to hear it, and we shouldn't give them. We shouldn't even. So you know we've got spaces where we can talk.
No, man. Why is he hating on her hustle?
We used to say whatever the fuck we wanted. I feel like things have gotten a little bit, stricter here, and I kind of take a little bit of offense to it because, like, what just happened right now. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just talking shit.
Hold on. Check this out. First of all, the collective is not for none of that shit.
Yo.
What we do want exposed to, we do. The collective is not for none of that. And if someone don't like it, they don't got to be here, and that's that.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
I think Fernando might be LGBT, bro.
Over here, we're not going to be over here combating with trolls. We had that other person come in, whoever the hell she was.
Damn, got real quiet, huh?
Damn. He kicked off the only female that was really on this shit.
If anybody ever has anything they want to get at me about, they can get at me directly. You guys know how to reach me.
So pussy ass up, Fernando.
Yeah.
Hold on. But all these trolls that come up in here and they talk shit, over here the collective wasn't made for that. We don't need to address them over here. When we're on the other channel, we can get at them, we can talk shit to them, call them what we want. Over here, people, we need to start having something in line. We all need to let everybody speak. When Frank speaks, Skylar, Taco, anybody who comes over here, it's just getting kind of that's why all of these get deleted.
I got this one.
There's no substance to the fucking.
No, of course not. Tacos, Dookie Stain.
You're fucking regurgitating the same old. Oh, this fuck Dubs, fuck Gummer. You know, I'm over here trying to learn, man. You know,
Skylar.
about the afterlife and all that type of shit. And she left or what?
He's over there trying to become a fucking cult member.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Damn, man. You know.
Damn.
Yeah. You know. I was saying, they sent me that Wheeler.
That's a good one right there, bro. Like it was gonna happen, right? Because when they get rid of the trolls, who are they gonna argue with?
It's combustible, bro. They took. So I got a Wheeler. This one was missed. This was an unsuccessful mission, but they was cell soldiering hard. Frank Dicas literally said, "Now I know why Gunner." Put that little clip. Well, now I know why Gunner said that about the dude that's deported in El Salvador.
Oh yeah, no, I was there.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, that was a Saturday, dude. They were cell soldiering so hard on. I think it was Dub's birthday, and they were, on him. All of them. They were like, "Yeah, bro." I don't know. They deleted that live too. Yeah, that live got deleted. Yeah. I don't know if anyone recorded it.
That one I missed. No, there's a few ladies on there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
but they go up on the panel. I only seen Skylar. Oh no, yeah, no, you're right. I think
right. Lady Shark. See,
here's another Frizzle thing, too.
Bro. They and look, they think that I know I like weeks. I know I got some. I got weed lads, bro. And they tell me, Lady Shark, Sooners, I don't know, and a few others. They went through my Darth Lopez, thinking that they could find shit on me, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't know that I bugged them that much, and now I'm just gonna double down.
Yeah,
Nothing more than I would have learned, would have loved to merge those two channels. That's why I did that little 1 minute video where I'm
yeah,
like, you're not gonna find anything. What you're gonna find in Darth Lopez in the comic book community is
yeah,
how I learned how to do what I do now.
yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing you're gonna do. Please, I got doxxed. They doxed my work over there. I got a strike on the channel. What else happened? Bunch of shit, and that's the comic book community, bro. Right?
yeah,
So I know the game, and that's one thing about the Hive. I mean, look at the way Sooners is all triggered, pulling up my shit. And I'll say it again. I'll probably say it multiple times. When you're honest and you come on here and you're honest and you ain't got nothing to hide,
yeah,
you're good. You know what I mean? So I don't know what this
yeah.
dude
I
plans to
agree.
accomplish, bro. I mean,
Good standings.
my DUI, yeah, bro. Come on, the homie that I had on yesterday vetted me before he even reached out. We ain't gonna
Oh
find
yeah, I
it.
missed I missed that live, bro. My
Yeah,
bad.
you're not gonna find anything, Sooners. I got cousins, man, bro. Stop. But go ahead. Please go over all my 115s, dog. That'd be kind of cool. And you'll see that everything that I've ever said is righteous. I got
Yeah,
115s for smoking, but we don't gotta do all that. That's all in my content. So um
yeah.
I just can't look the hypocrisy in that shit, bro.
It's
Like,
all hypocrisy, man. It's
and they're
fueled by that.
dude, they all exiles of 50 cents, bro. Of they're all exiled. Everybody's been through that. There's people in here that probably watched them before they knew what they really were. I didn't know Gunner was no
Yeah,
good until around the American Cholo shit, something like that, right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
was like, he did content too far in between until he started changing his style. I was like, oh no, dude, there's no way.
There's a lot
It
of
was easy.
projecting.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Max. That's one thing
what
they
up,
do is
John?
like they always project, bro. They always project. Yeah, they're so weird, but
And it's
damn.
worse if
So
they
I
got a Discord. It's worse if they got a
Oh
Discord.
yeah, they got a Discord. They've been had one, and that's where all their
Thanks, John.
little wheelas get dropped and stuff. And
Yeah, I got
and
it.
they watch all your lives. They read all your comments in your comment section. That's how that's how Exposed to knew that we were gonna do a live because we posted posted about that in your comment section on a video that was like a day old. He brings it up on his live, so someone had to go in there and look at it,
Yeah,
and so it's like, dude, they watch, and it does get to them. Believe me, it gets to them what we say because everything we say is true. Everything I never lied on Exposed to,
nah, bro. He
never.
he can't, no, he can't even call me Mister Nobody because he's sounding like Sylvester. It's nobody. I mean, what did they think? It's like I told fucking, hey man, I got my shtick, bro. And if we're pretending that we're in a virtual YouTube out of that, I ain't fucking with no PCs. My day oneers know when I didn't want to, like, there was some ones, man, I ain't gonna go over that, but they know that there was some I would ignore. I would not do what I do, right? Yeah, but
Yeah,
now we're past that. So fuck APA too, right? And whoever else, like, my shtick is my shtick. I always have my own lane, right? So I'm gonna stick to that, Um, and it is what it is. And just because there was a little thing going on, like a little group team going on, I
yeah,
I'm out, bro. I'm good. Nah, dude, I'm straight. You are a PC just like this fucking dude. And then it comes into like shit, man. Once I was like, okay, this fool's compromised. I'm out, and I'm gonna do the video. And they even take shots. It's on and popping, and that's the way it's been. They are to me commerce content. I already said it. That's
yeah,
what it is. They can get in their feelings. They could go pull my CDC. They can do whatever they fucking want. I don't care. I'm gonna make fun of them. Point blank.
yeah, yeah.
Period. And there ain't
That
nothing they
shit
can
ain't
do
even
about it.
entertaining, bro. It's not even entertaining to like to want to see your CDC stuff. This other stuff, the cold situation is more entertaining. They're
Awesome,
the
man.
ones that are the
Thank you, Machete.
locals.
Facts, Machete. Come on, facts, machete, bro. Like I
Yeah,
remember, I remember when L, like I would kind of catch his eye, and this is years ago, bro. Before their Gunner beef, I always used to think he was from what did I say, Gardena or Garrity Lomas, because he had the G. And I knew about obviously I knew about Green Light Games, but I just didn't think that somebody would be on fucking YouTube with that. I never associated it that way, right? But we are here. We are now. Now I'm not saying no, right? L's from where he's from. He's a PC, but he is where he's from. But I I agree with Machete. I used to watch Gunner, not like all the time, but I would watch, and I would watch American Cholo, and Dells would do a video every so often. I would watch um
yeah.
rest in peace, dude, crash out, right? The Savage Studio. I would watch a little bit of Zod. I'd watch the
Yo, Savage
Mundo.
Studio, man.
Yeah, I would
Hey,
watch
hey,
the Mundo. Oh,
yeah.
and the little homie.
He wanted to
With
fight
the,
him, right? Gunner and what? Savage wanted to fight Gunner.
I don't know. I kind of
Oh,
unplugged around that time.
oh, he cut you off, bro.
No, no, it's all good, bro. Um, I used to give Ben the heads up on. Oh yeah, you did. No, I only block when dudes get annoying, bro. That's it. I don't really. I just don't want any of the Hive in here. They could stay over
Yeah.
there with their fucking father. They can get the fuck up out of
Well,
here.
yeah. The one thing I
Um,
know about that dude, Marvelous Minds, I just popped in my head right now, is that he will answer his phone. I believe he used to put his phone up on Instagram and you used to be able to call him and he'd answer. So if exposed to moves on to
bro,
that, it's gonna be quick. Believe me, he's not. I don't think that dude's gonna turn down the fight, and he's not gonna be hard to
he's
get a hold of like Dubs is.
he is not. Look, you nasty pun, bro. Look, you got one of the levas in here. Hey, father's calling you, bro. You better go back to father.
Oh
Thing is
yeah, the
not.
father thing.
That's nasty pun. He's if he's from the Hive,
Oh, he must have me
he
blocked
ain't
because I
gonna.
don't see his. I don't see his chat.
He's right here.
Oh,
He said, "Pussy Plex is lying." You don't see it?
nah, I don't. He said I'm lying about what?
Oh, I don't know about everything. Who cares?
Let's see.
He's just mad that father.
Oh, Pussy Plex is lying. I see it now.
Yeah,
Nasty
yeah.
pun.
He ain't fucking with Marv. What is he gonna do, bro? Do to my Ernest Marv what he does to Dubs? Nobody's
Nah,
gonna
that's what I'm
shut that down.
saying. Now
Nobody's gonna
Marv
shut
is
that
gonna pull
down.
up. Oh, Norby's.
Yeah,
Hey, Norby's
Marv
pulled
ain't
up on American Cholo, man.
Marv ain't pulling up, bro. None of these dudes are pulling up. Fernando ain't trying to fight nobody, bro. Come on, dog. Let's
Is is is
let's be
Norby's the
real.
only real one for pulling up? Nah.
Yeah. Like the blood covenant. He's not trying to fucking pull up on anybody, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. Just like Chicano too, man. Well, he might fight, but dude, that's where it gets a little bit too self soldiering, bro. Ain't nobody trying to pull up, dude.
The stock
Um,
tone with that. See, well, I don't get why they get gangster if they're following a PC, bro. Like, why?
I,
Why?
that's their, and that's one thing that I learned. I was part of the growth in this space was that fuck, dude, the audience don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
Like they don't care. Like they're gonna watch who they're gonna watch, and that's just the way it is. And that's like the funniest hypocrisy with fucking Fernando. He's a PC, and look, he's uh, breeding a cult, right? You got everybody that watches Gunner and Dubs. You got everybody that watches everybody else. I do okay. I'm a small channel, you know what I mean? But what happened in the
Oh,
chat?
I read the chat, bro. Homeboy, Frank the deported idiot. He just posted, but he's under a new name now.
Yeah.
Taco Stain.
Nah,
Oh,
bro.
boy.
Joe Long, man, Lucky is an older dude, bro. I mean, I went in on Lucky, because well, I don't want to go there, but the wheelchair shit, man. I kind of started that, dude, and now it's like, but hey, that's their thing, that's you guys know I fuck with high power fitness, and I do watch Lucky's videos, and sometimes he makes good points, you know, so I'll leave it there, but no, ain't nobody trying to fight, bro. I mean, come on, bro. The man hides his. Oh, did he use a voice modulator when he talked to you?
Oh yeah, let's get that out the way. So Skyla had asked Fernando. if when he spoke to me, did he have the voice modulator on? And
Yeah, I
yes,
saw that.
all the phone calls he's ever made, we've ever talked on the phone in private. That fool had the voice modulator on, and every time I told him, I said, "Why is your stupid ass still using the modulator? You fucking idiot! I know you're Fernando." And yeah, he didn't have an answer. He's a fucking moron. But yeah, he uses it. It helps him. I think it gives him confidence. To sound tough and say
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's why some of these people act the way they act. Like that's why they act the way they act because the energy is different. That's facts. You know,
Yeah.
and these people are weird. I couldn't believe because they said Lady Shark and like two other females, like they were really going through my Darth Lopez shit. Like, damn, bro, the females.
Oh
And
yeah, the
Lady
females
Shark
are
used
on
to
it.
come around. Like Lady Shark would leave. Like Lady Shark would sell soldier me too. Like, oh, you talk tough all the way over there, and and I'm like, lady, no, ma'am, I'm not doing that with a woman. Look, my content ain't for you. You can go back over there, man. Just be gone. Like I'm good. I don't. Um,
Hey, let's talk about misunderstood villains comment. What do you think about it? Can you read it?
hold on, I missed some. Let's see, hold on.
He's
Holly,
saying, yeah.
oh, what's up, homie? What's up, Bams? I hope there's no issue. I watch all you fools. I don't give a. Yeah, man, do your thing, brother. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's free to watch who they want to watch. This is
Yeah.
there's entertainment to this shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's this? I'm not biased. Yeah, the reason exposed to don't want Skylar promoting her business is because young women watch his channel and it's not a good look. That could be that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
buy that? I'm
Huh?
not sure I buy. I'm not sure I buy that one. That the
Yeah.
reason is because he's worried about young women, bro. Have you seen his content? It's like full of hate. Like, yeah, no,
it is very okay. See, this is when I did the video on his vernacular, on that essay that he wrote, which he probably pieced from other whatever he's read when he how he uses the trigger words, right? Because when I separated and let off on him, that's when he started really thick with the we
yeah,
because it's like, oh no, not I don't think it's anything to do with me, right? But oh no, I think they're gonna figure out, and I think they're gonna a lot of people are gonna believe I am that Besetta that was on there with Dubs.
yeah,
So he quickly tactically changed tack. We are, and I
yeah,
always thought that was interesting. And certain words that he used, I was like,
yeah,
wait a minute, this dude wait a minute. And I put it on my content. It's there. And anybody with half a brain could see how it's what is it? Rage farming, basically.
yeah,
It's rage baiting. It's a bit more because they're cell soldiers. And the fact that Mr. Uh Devoneer Frank the Deported wants to sound like he's above and beyond that, and yet he was over there cell soldiering that
yeah.
if he wasn't deported, he'd do what to fucking those dudes? Nothing, man.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that dude looks like he's a little person. I don't know if he is. No disrespect to little people, but I feel like
Okay.
he's not even. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't think he could fight. So
I don't think so too.
yeah,
And
get into Fernando's
but
moderator
then
fight.
again, bro, I'm 49. I'm like, come on, man.
As the whole time, he sounds
I
happy now.
I, I agree with
Cisco
you, sis.
420 smoke.
Well,
I don't
see,
know. That
here's the
name looks familiar.
yeah, he comes around sometimes.
Okay.
So I would say this about those people over there: they're broken.
No.
They some of them, not all of them, have this thing where attachment. They want to be part of something, and fucking Fernando gave them that. And if they're on that Discord, imagine that shit. Because when you're on that Discord, I'm on a comic book Discord, right? I was telling the comic book homies in the morning, oh look for all these dudes, like they Darth Lopez. And the guy laughed, wait a minute, you've always said it. I go, yeah, I've used my Darth Lopez intro. My outro to every video is Darth Vader. It's the Darth Lopez, bro.
Yeah.
Um, um, over there, I used the mask. I was using the mask before Fernando in another pocket,
Yeah.
hiding my face because whatever, dude. The comic book, it's different. It's whatever. So like, so he has found his niche, and they just like I said, bro, they're like flies in a jar, just going crazy, or like a hamster spinning his wheel, just going and going and going. And when they see Gunner and Dubs, oh my god, bro! Like I said, for me, this is content, this is money, and I know they used to try to use that against me. That didn't work because it is what it is. It's content. These dudes are locals, bro. Like Wes Watson was or is. That's what Dubs is. That's what Gunner is. That's all the PCs are. That's what Renegade is, and that's what the Hive is now. Fernando's a sensitive little weenie, bro, that won't show his face because he's
Yeah.
embarrassed that he has an impediment
Yeah.
and that he's a fucking devil worshiper. So how is
Yeah.
he going to be able to pull off all that tough talk? Like just picture Fernando in that Renegade video. How is he going to act hard? How is he going to
Yeah.
be the pull up Joker? Pull up
Yeah.
Joker? Huh?
Yeah.
Drink up, bitch. Puta.
Yeah.
Huh? Hey, hit the like, Mister Nobody,
Hit
Mister
the
Nobody.
like.
How's he going to pull that off? And Sooners and all these other little fucking all these people over there that probably were never part of something or who knows what find comfort and in that. Like they're really try. I see like some of the comments when I like go rewatch the live. Oh, they really trying to break us up. Oh, they think that they can get to us. No,
Yeah.
I know that I can't, but I'm going to see you guys crumble because if you think
Yeah.
that that's just going to work with all that toxic behavior out of an
Yeah.
obsession, they're literally trying to gatekeep the fuck out of 50 cents. 50 cents ain't going nowhere,
Yeah.
bro. It's a lost cause. That's like me. I Renegade is I do video and I got some shit coming on Renegade because this dude, right? I know Renegade will never mention. I don't need it because he's a locale. That's what
Yeah.
locales are for. That's what Dubs is. That's what Wes Watson is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
happens in every pocket in fucking YouTube. There's dudes. Look, man, neurotic, um, geeks and gamers. These dudes get 200, 300, 400,000 fucking views, almost a million, over a million subscribers, whatever the case, all off rage baiting Marvel MCU movies, calling Marvel woke, doing the racial casting and all that shit, bro. So troll, and here's another thing before I forget, for them to call other people trolls is
Yeah.
like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen because that's literally what they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Frank is a troll. I'm a troll. Exposed to is a troll. Dubs, the debriefer, is a troll to Wes Watson. Right? Almost
I
everybody.
feel like Dubs is just a troll even to the trolls. Him existing is like troll. He trolls the trolls. He trolls them every time that he posts a video and he says, what he says. It's kind of like a reverse troll almost
Yeah.
with
Kaka
Dubs.
saying last night he got blocked by Gunner, and that's why his followers. Yeah, yeah, and so did Frank Dicas. So did
Yeah.
Skyla, right?
Mi-
So did some of the ladies.
Yeah. Let me just.
Uh, said
Oh, go
on
ahead.
his live that he recorded the conversation with.
Oh, yes. Let me just address that real quick.
Yeah,
So yes,
yeah,
when
Luchero.
he called, it's funny because when he called, he thought okay, look, that I never recorded, bro, because I mean I just don't have the
Said no,
time or give a fuck enough. But he when he started bargaining, I did think about recording because I was like, oh shit, this fool's a coward. Like this fool's a little fucking pussy. He don't. He's basically like saying, hey, if you leave me alone, I'll give you an interview. I'll make
it
your
is.
chat. I'll blow up your channel. So I thought about recording right there, but I didn't. Sometimes I want to be nice to people, and I'm like, I was thinking like, you know what, like this fool's a coward. I don't want to make him look bad. But at the end, I know how he is. If you recorded it, I mean, go ahead and play it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I hope he recorded the first one too, because he got ate up on that one too. Like I fucked him up on that one. And that's why he called me back and tried to bargain with me. Because the first call didn't go like he wanted it to go. And I don't talk about it because I'm actually the one that told his ass. I was like, you better not even discuss the first one because some crazy shit was said in it, um and anyways, but if he wants to talk about it, he's gonna lose either way. Both phone calls, he ends up taking an L. So if he has them recorded, then he could play them. The thing is, you got to ask for his fans. Okay, look, for his fans, I want to say this:
What up,
why
Richie?
why on Saturday? Why on Saturday was that fool not calling me pussy plex? Why was that fool? Why was that fool waving the? Why was he like not talking shit? He was even reading my comments. He ends up bringing me on his panel on Saturday on the collective. Why did he do all that?
Yeah, and he
If
didn't.
what I'm saying is a lie, if what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is what I'm saying is that fool waved the white flag. If he didn't wave the white flag, then why was he doing all that?
Yeah,
I thought he was Mr. No Mercy, never forgive, never forget, all that shit. I thought he
yeah,
never forgave nobody. I thought he was no mercy. So why did he
yeah.
do that for me? He didn't even do that for Shades. And Shades was his dick rider.
Shades,
So
Shades would be around my content. Shades,
yeah.
um, Shades an alcoholic. I'm
Yeah,
an
but what
alcoholic, and but like I told Shades when he would come around, I was like, "Yo, bro, listen, man, my content is my content. I stand on that.
yeah.
I ain't fucking with this dude."
Yeah.
And but Shades would kind of play both sides a little bit, but he was
Yeah.
never rude to me. But I
Yeah.
booted him because I'm like, "Yo, bro, this is one of those things where I see their hive minded like, and I don't want no part.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit over here. Fuck them all.
Yeah. But I
I
what
let
yeah.
Rudy. No, go ahead, bro.
No, no, what I was saying about Shades is why were they not letting him back in? But then why did Exposed to do all that for me? If I was just his troll, I was never his dick rider. So
Right.
why did he do all that for me? Like I'm saying, I'm just addressing the people that are doubting or
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Think about it. Just think about it. Why did he do all that? And yeah, yeah, like you're saying, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No,
yeah,
no, no. Well,
Shades,
yeah. Well, look,
Shades.
dude.
Hey, did you catch when Shades responded to the fake Frank Ticas on
Yeah,
your
yeah. That
chat?
was hilarious. Yeah. No,
Yo,
my
that shit was
cousin. See, because
fucking
now I
comedy.
remember because during one of my lives, I said my cousins are from the lower bottoms, and I remember I think it was you that said who are your cousins or something like that. And like I said, I've said, man, I shot him that picture, yo, bro. Hey, woo, 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 woo. And like, nothing, nada, nothing. So I was like, damn, he ain't from Los. But now that we know, it's like, oh, shit. But still nothing. So because he was never from LA. And look, man, the man did his time, all right? Like, that's one thing. Okay, look, Fernando did his time. Hey, can't take that away from anybody that's done time. But now he's on the internet hiding like a fucking coward, cell soldier. And he's a peseta. I could get look, I don't even care why he got whacked off any yard. Like, I don't really give a shit. He's Peseta, I know it. So view taxation that all day. And those people in that chat, they make it personal. They not personal, but they make it when they want to engage, they want to clown. Cause I would see him clown. I would see him clown. I says, okay, and all right, I am um built for this, like I look like a troll, so I'm with it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And I could give a fuck. Like I could roast with the best. So it's like, what do you guys want to do? You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's content to me. It's not. I'm not. Again, I keep saying it. They ain't gonna pull up. And I'll
No,
John Diesel
yeah,
motherfuckers. If that's what they really think, I'll play it like John Diesel. I don't want to have to catch. Come on now, uh,
yeah,
pop, pop, pop. I ain't playing that shit. I'll
yeah.
like Blue Devil said. If it's that serious, pull up. Come get me. Find me. But
It,
nobody's really
yeah.
doing that. So let's just that right there alone. No, this is think of it.
Well,
It's
the pull up game, I think it could be real, but I mean, I was willing to pull up, but like, okay, so Tikas is saying, did he do that for you because you were right or because he looked stupid? So he did that for me because he didn't want me to troll him anymore. Because okay, the reason why he did not troll, but I had told him that I was gonna pull up to Seventh in Mount Vernon, and I was gonna go live, and then that he better pull up, and he didn't want that to happen. He didn't want that to happen.
oh
He didn't want that to happen. So he started,
Fernando,
yeah.
Fernando.
So he started to bargain. First he wanted to give me an interview, and he was gonna tell me details about the high desert situation, which he says. it's true, but there's details to it about it, and I'll give those details. Look,
Look at misunderstood villain. Doesn't he have like a short arm or some shit like that? Look, man.
yeah. But anyways, yeah. Look, but what I'm trying to say is that fool's a pussy. He ain't the tough guy. He acts
Well, no, look,
on the thing.
misunderstood villain says he's heard he's got hands.
Everyone said if it is Fernando, he has hands, and he's really down. It's crazy, but I can't. Nah, nah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't have no fucking hands, bro. He doesn't have no hands because you know why he doesn't have no hands? Ah, damn! I don't want to give up the first part of the phone call. Oh shit, bro! But I could tell you off the first part of the phone call, the first phone call, that fool has no hands. I know he doesn't have no hands because of what he said. So we'll leave it at that. But he a bitch, and when he tried to turn up, I turned up on him, and he realized that he fucked himself, and that's why he called me back and tried to bargain, and yeah. So anyways, that's it.
Yeah, dude. Ah,
Nah, he
hey.
don't have no fucking hands, bro. Look, if you're it, man, I don't want to say it because that fool's gonna be like, oh, that's snitching, that's snitching. That fool's so stupid, dog. That fool's a bitch.
Yeah,
He
he is.
thinks he thinks the police are recording his phone calls. He's an idiot. The fucking
Yeah,
police don't give a fuck about him.
look at his rhetoric. Look at what he look what he's read. Look how he's off. I honestly think there wasn't a third part of that Renegade video because he started to get goofy towards the end. Right? If you go to the Renegade before he took it down, I got them both, but I'm not put. I put that out. That's a strikeable offense, right? You know what I mean?
Misunderstood villain might be Fernando, dog. I don't want to sound like the high
Nah, they
mind.
aren't they on
Oh, okay.
whatever. Yeah,
You know how Fernando talks in third person though. You caught that before, right? And in the comments, he'll be like
yeah,
the craze from da da da. He used to run the county.
yeah. That fool. I don't
I
care
mean,
about
he didn't even kill the guy that was handcuffed. So he
well,
attacked the fool that was handcuffed and didn't even kill him. Come on, bro.
well. That's the thing. That's why that's a PC move.
Yeah, 100%.
That's you know that would be the curious thing. Fernando, if you out there, if you ever tell your story, I'd like to know exactly. I like to know how long he was PC'd up. You know, that'd be interesting. Other than that, I don't really care. You know, he's there to be milked, and you know, I got something for him tomorrow. That's all I I got something for him tomorrow. Um, see how that goes for him.
Yeah.
There's some shit out there that needs to be accelerated. We need to hurry up and get there. So I'm gonna see if I can help Fernando get there, and then we'll see from there. Um, you know,
I hear you.
yeah, but no, man. I think they're they're broken. Some of them are broken people, and I will say this: I'm glad they found each other. I'm glad Fernando's got his little hive. And it's funny to watch them crash out, and you got to think about it. You got a devil worshiper, Peseta, who everybody knows it's the guy, and he's still hiding his face and his voice. And to top it all off, the dude did time for what he did. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, look, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So that's that. Hey, man, that's milkable content right there. So I just now to get back to the I wonder now let's get some what's up with Skylar, man. Skylar, you know what? Hold on, bro. Let's
Yeah, is Skyla now fatherless? What's going on? Is father Fernando not in her life no more?
I don't know, Mr. Luck. I don't know, but you know what? Let's pull them up, bro. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see if we can maybe they'll answer that live. Hold on. What do you guys think? You think they'll answer it live? Let's see.
Oh, you're gonna pull up their live? Are they still live? They'd be on live for
Uh
hours.
it's 8:30 California time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Rob's live. Respect to Rob's. Oh damn! Even John Diesel did a video on their weird shit. Let me see.
Yeah, that would be funny, right, Mex? Like Inception style. Somebody said Inception earlier.
Oh yeah, they are.
Trolls within a troll within a troll. You know, I don't get why Dubs hasn't thought about like putting up a loop himself. You know, the troll. Like Dubs could do a lot of trolling himself, but he's just not sharp enough, bro.
Yeah.
But he could put like a loop, you know, and mess with him. He could read his BPH, you know. He could do a lot of things to troll them, but I guess he's just not doesn't think like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be there after that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they are live.
But thanks to my homie Dobby Dobbs over
What up, Fernando? Where you go?
Those are cringe.
Villa's Debt Solutions, I now owe her
Can you guys hear? You hear?
8,000 a month. Villa's Debt Solutions rocks. Hey, my name is Lally, owner of Wario Liquors, and
you're right, Redneck. He wants the money,
but my boy,
he'd rather just go after the donations.
There is another way. Now, I live in the jungles of Thailand. Sure, I have to fight the wildlife and eat the grass to survive, but the IRS ain't getting a penny out of me, buddy.
Man,
Thanks, Villa's Debt Solutions.
Hey, my
Look,
name's Roxy, and Dubs kept bothering me to do a
testimony.
testimonial for this ad. Who's this Fernando guy you want me to talk about? He sounds pretty hot. Well, don't get mad at me just because you don't like me.
That's cringe.
Hey, whoa, don't touch me. Hey, don't take my mic. Fernando, call me.
So
Yeah, I don't
there
see
you
Skyla in the comments, bro.
you grinding in your chair, drunk as fuck at 3 a.m. on a
Where
Wednesday.
is Skyla? Hey, I'm gonna type. Oh, there you are, Nasty Pun. You're up in there.
Put your phone on DND because you
Where
owe
is
everybody and their
Skyla?
money. Just know there's another way. Reach out to Villa's Debt Solutions today.
Villa's Debt Solutions learned all our tricks from prison. Moving to Thailand to avoid your debts is risky and not advised. Skyla messaged me first. Just because I dream of Fernando every night, that doesn't make me obsessed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, yeah, but I don't see Skyla in the comments.
Yeah.
I see Shades.
What up,
I see
everybody? Let's go. Let's do it. We got everybody up in here. My sputo.
What do you say?
Let's do this one more time.
Puto, what the fuck?
What do you say? What you say, Fernando?
Google Plex. I am here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, look, that's not you, dog.
Hello,
Look.
is this Jay's Pest Control? There's like this
Oh, look at Nasty
talking
Pop, bro.
bald
Look at
rat
Nasty Pop.
in my kitchen, and I need him gone.
I will exterminate a rat for free, but for money, I'll exterminate them real
Trying to call you
nice.
a rat dog? Damn.
Yeah, I don't get it. Apparently, I'm a rat.
Thank you, Jay Slaughter. You really saved me.
Don't sweat it, baby. It's all in a day in the life of the
That
best
fool Jay Slaughter has me blocked. What kind of pussy blocks?
West.
I don't know.
West Side. Play my jingle.
You need to terminate. Time you rats don't like it when you call to exterminate. Call 666.
What is this, bro? What's this movie, bro? Hey, Rudy, tell your dad this is fucking lame. What is this? What up, Fernando? Fucking Leva.
Hey, he said the whole conversation was recorded, so post the whole conversation then.
Yeah.
Let's hear you bargaining, bro. Let's hear you bargaining, offering to give me an interview.
Love and respect to everybody up in here. What's up with it? Levi Cruz, Jay Slaughter.
Look at look.
Man, look.
What?
Pussy boy.
What?
Pussy boy wants attention. The whole conversation we're recording. Hey, you want me to stop? I give a fuck what you do.
Oh, look
But
at
man,
him.
come on.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna address those lames.
I know you're not.
Fuck them.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
we will play the phone call. I just gotta download that shit and hook it up, and we'll put it on. You know what? I'm gonna try to have it ready for the collective tonight. We will be on the collective.
Yeah, play the full
Yeah.
phone call, fool.
Play
Play
the
the
full
full phone
plan.
call.
Just pop it out right now, dog. Fuck this fool. What up for that, though? Oh, bitch ass motherfucker.
Let me check something out. Let's see. Well, I thought Joker and them were gonna come over here and go live, but
nah, they didn't, bro. Oh no, you didn't get your fix,
they
Fernando.
don't want to do it.
Get your
Let's
face.
see.
Look at them.
Oh man, I thought they were gonna go live, but
We ran
they
them off
didn't.
and YouTube. Let's see.
We ran them off.
Sir,
Hey,
which
that fool sounds like he was crying,
is
like he wants to cry.
Yeah, before he
Joker's
fucking
favorite
first
rapper is 11 them.
That's Gante.
What's up,
That
little
was-
white ferrets?
Little
Robert
White, yeah,
Negus.
gotta watch that person.
Good night to you.
Yeah,
too.
that fool sounds like he got a nasty
See you on the next
what do they
one.
call that? The drip. The drip. He got like drip going on.
Katie
You know when you
Frizzle.
sniff that shit?
Hey, that's the shit right there, though. Let me see. You finally answered the phone. Daniel Martinez. Who finally answered the phone?
Oh, you fucking sucker.
Let me see.
Just remember,
you can tell
guys.
he's flustered, bro. You can
Open
tell he's
everything.
flustered.
Oh, he's hella flustered. Because he knows what he did, bro. That's why he's flustered that I told the truth.
Bubba, nasty pun. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that fool. Trying to be like us, man. Look, that's something with all these people. They want to be like us. They cannot be like us. They will
Nah,
never be
Fernando,
like
bro.
us.
Fuck you, fool. Ain't nobody trying to be a percent guy, dude. Get the fuck up out of here, lame.
He can't be like us.
You don't like it when it happens to you, huh, fool?
See, love and respect. What's up, Frank? This is a different Frank over here. Let's see.
He sounds a little flustered, huh?
We wanted to be driving Bugattis in Miami. Instead, he's twerking on chains trapped in his room. Let's see.
No free promotion on the collective. Willy Wonka, you a bitch.
All right, let's get it. So what's up with everybody?
What's
We're
up
going to
with
be
you?
on the collective tonight.
You leaving, Fernando?
Is Skylar gonna be there?
I'm over there.
They're all sounding blown out. Skylar blew out that throat.
Mm-hmm. They know they read that text.
Oh, we seen that one already. Fuck this fool.
Fuck this level. Fuck.
Post these lies.
Yeah, come over here, Fernando. Come on. Take a peek.
Let's see.
Fernando. Hey, that'll be interesting to see if you know they'll have their full crew on the collective.
Got misled loyalty.
Yeah.
Just send ours real quick.
Batman got over 1,300 subs. I got over 1,500.
Why does that fool sound like that? He sounds like
I know,
like he's sick.
but I guess that's part of the purpose why I'm here, right, Mike?
Who's that talking?
All the doors that are there that I
He
missed,
put on Rob.
you know.
Oh, he put on Rob.
That's why I always say be smart, you know.
I think he's got me blocked.
Julio, you wanna go to to see you.
Be smart,
Yeah, he's got me
Fernando.
blocked. Look, no self promotion or spam. Challenge the
We got
argument.
misled loyalty. We got the streets ain't loyal. Think that's Sunny. Let me see. She's burning hot.
Vernon.
Let me go. So no one else is around. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
we made up Al Vernon.
Yeah, look, he's struggling over there.
Hell, bro.
Let me see if I'm still blocked. I think I am.
Oh, they got the Marvelous Rock Show. Fuck Marv 16. Look at this lame. Look at Marv 16. Fucking lame. Hey man, look.
No, you're not blocked. I see your
Let me tell everybody
I
one
see
more
your comment. It says the Hive.
about Marv 16. We ain't forgot about you, Buta.
You ain't doing
Hey,
shit.
Marvelous.
Bro. Stop it.
You and I know, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
We ran into each other. Hey, Marvelous goes up
And you
to
didn't do shit, pussy.
scared as fuck.
We ran into each other. And what'd you do? What'd you do, Fernando? You didn't do
This was
nothing.
before, man, all that shit came out with him. You know, I used to fuck with his content. And then when all that shit came out, it was disappointing. And then it made sense. I told you guys, man, when I ran into this fool when I first met him, it made sense. The person he was there with.
I got timed out.
Then it all fell in place. Let's see.
Yo, no Skylo, bro. I don't see her. I don't see Shark City either.
Let me see. Willy Wonka.
Fuck, dude. I need glasses.
Nah, fuck that leg. Let me see.
Oh, what is that? Damn, that fool sounds like he was crying, bro.
Degas. Let me see.
If I'm blocked. I think I have. They might have.
They're doing the drive-by net bang.
It just blocked you.
Hell yeah. Dark Vader. The cold fool.
Mr. Nobody.
Let me see.
Mr. Nobody, Fernando.
Callejero.
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
You ain't blocked me.
So that's what it is, man. Yeah, he couldn't take the
hey,
heat,
bro.
Dancing like a straight weirdo.
Politics and stuff like that.
You guys see it?
We're gonna go do that.
Easy there, Uncle Tommy. You
That fool's a straight fucking J-Cat.
I don't know you want to step in there.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get in the ring and duke them out, right? You gotta show them how it's done because a lot of these dudes are better.
What the fuck?
That's a
I
problem.
think he's crying. That's what I think.
Who the Hey, what's up with Marv 16?
He's got that lump in his throat.
Yeah.
Let me see. That shit's funny.
Straight Jack.
Oh man, he got blocked. Who got blocked? What time the collective? We're gonna do the collective about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. It'll be a little early.
Nasty phone. Why don't you get on, bro? Go back to your
Marvy Mascara. Not around me,
your,
Mija. The mayor of NoHo was on his helmet.
Go back to father, bro.
Neighborhood Neptune, man. That's just crazy. Let me see.
I see Nasty's comment. Hey, Richie, the audit thing, is that from like Scientology or something?
Hey, look, man. Hey, when we start getting on Marvelous, I'm gonna let them know. Ran into this fool, the Orange County Fair. He knows.
So you're Fernando, man.
Flinch every time there's an explosion.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just gonna expose that you're Fernando, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Damn, man. I don't know, man. Mars 16. That shit is crazy. Let me see.
Fuck that fool, bro.
Yeah, I think he's gonna run into problems right there because Marv is not Dubs. Marv be out there, so yeah, he's not gonna turn down his fate. I don't think so. Hello, relatives.
No, it's not like that. Fuck all this. There is I don't even know, I'm over here. I just didn't want to hear his shit no more. But yeah,
no,
man,
it's not
so man, I mean, does it change chat? What's it? What I mean, Google, what's up? He says he's gonna put it out, bro.
Yeah, I want him to pull out. I want him to. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say if you wanted to put that out right now, or you want to wait, put it in his hands.
No, I don't have the recording. I don't record phone calls, but if he puts it out, put the whole conversation from the beginning, and if he has the first one, he should go ahead and put that one out too, because both of them he looks like a fool in both of them. So, he could put both out. And like I said, look, if what I'm saying isn't true, why is he even reacting like that? Why is he even acting all fucking, all butthurt about it? And then, like I said, why was he doing all that stuff on Saturday? He stopped calling me Pussy Plex. He brought me on the thing on the
look at what Lechero says though. But you know what? Lechero says get a jump and drop it like it's hot. But
no, I don't have the recording. I don't have the recording. But like I said everything that was relevant. I said.
Well, there's one thing that you don't have to, dog. Don't trip. That's your smoke. I get it. I respect that.
Are you talking about the first conversation?
What they had, how you knew he didn't have hands?
Oh, well, Okay, damn. But that fool's gonna be like, you're a rata, you're a snitch. I know you. I already know what he's gonna say, dog.
But he
If
said he's
I,
gonna put the. He said, "Oh yeah, okay. You know what? It's up to you, bro. I get it. I'm not gonna impose like that. You know.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't want that fool claiming that I'm trying to snitch on him or some shit. But but like, what do people do when they don't have hands? What's the next step for them? And then what I responded to him, kind of put him in his place, like, oh shit, like this fool's not gonna back down, and it wasn't gonna end good for him. So, that's when he called back and tried to bargain, right? So, yeah, if he had hands, he would have shot me the righteous, the fair fade, and he wasn't trying to do that. So he tried, basically, he tried to sound tough. It didn't work out, and yeah, he tried to sound tough, and it didn't work out. He tried to sound, I guess he thought I was gonna be scared about what he said, and I didn't, I didn't turn down, and then he realized that I wasn't gonna turn down, so he's like, fuck, let me call him back, and then that's when he was like, man, why do you do this? Why do you troll? And I was like, because I want to beat your ass. And he's like, nah, but like, why do you do this? And he's like, what do you want? You want an interview? I'll give you an interview. I'll blow up your channel. And then that's when then we started talking. I was like, it's like, damn, this fool's like heard about it, And when we started talking, and then I was like, all right, fool, like,
look at
what are you saying?
look at one of his kids. Look at Nasty Pun. Look.
Yeah.
Why can't you just admit that father is a pussy, bro?
Did he use his, no, he never
Hold on,
used his
hold on.
real voice, bro.
You talking about you from Stockton? They got some real ones in Stockton, and you over here supporting a fucking peseta
Yeah.
on the internet, and you got the balls to come over here and say, "Come to Stockton with that energy." 2005, I walked into a bar in Stockton with a blue LA beanie hat. I almost didn't make it out. Bartender had to tell me and the people, leave right now. I just called the police because these dudes are yada 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 yada. They got real motherfuckers in Stockton, but you are on the internet involved in a satanic cult unbeknownst to you, following a PC, bro. I think you should keep Stockton out of your mouth. Nasty Pun. I think you're
Yeah.
disgraced to the big Stockton. Fucking lame. All right, that's my soul soldiering for the day. I mean, that's pretty
That
good.
was a good one.
Right.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's pretty good. Woo! Shout out to
You don't got
Stockton.
shit. Shut that shit up. What?
Yeah, bro. Fuck it. I
What?
ain't gonna boot you, but come on now, Nasty Pun.
I
That's
did
your
not
guy
leave
over
her
there.
father. He's too invested. He's too invested.
Yeah, she ain't. I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I don't mess with the women. I just told them don't make fun of me or it's on. So I don't, um I'm cool now. I'm a mama's boy, bro. I
Yeah.
respect women. I'm not doing that. But Lady Shark scares me a little bit because she was a little bit too much. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah. I want to love you, slit the. Yeah, he used the modulator both times, which was weird. I both times I told him he was fucking idiot for doing that. That I knew he was Fernando. Why does he keep doing it? But he just, like I said, I think it makes it. I think he feels that it gives him a boost in it makes him feel tougher, I guess.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
was
it.
on that live, Frank. I was
Yeah, no
on
one
that live.
recorded that.
I didn't because it was during excuse me, it was before the war. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
you're
didn't
right.
record
It
it. And I was
was.
like, oh, that's compromising. And so that's when I truly, truly knew that when Chill dropped the full video, I was like, oh man, that's his shit when he didn't have it on. You know what I mean? I was in there, 415 was in there. There was some other people in there, bro. And a lot of those people aren't around no more. You know what I mean? Because it was obvious. And it was obvious. It's just obvious, bro. So, hey man, yeah, Frank Dica's bro. Full,
Yeah,
full,
before it
full
kicked
on. I
off.
mean, the butler's looking up my paperwork right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. I'm gonna watch him implode. That's gonna be hilarious. You know what
But
I mean?
trust me, they take it more serious than I do. So
Well, look how they crash out, bro. They're a bunch of cell
yeah,
warriors. That's what he's
yeah,
he gaslights them. Um, and the thing
yeah. I'm
is,
not
it's like
lying.
I think it happened to him on accident and it
But
worked.
okay, so let me put out there. Okay, this is gonna be a reference to that. I'm not lying. So when he offered me the interview, and said he would blow up my channel, he said we'd do it tomorrow. He's like, I'll tell you what happened at High Desert. So let me just tell you guys what happened at High Desert. Should I tell? Should I? Can I speak? Should I speak on it, Bam?
Yeah, go. Yeah, bro. Come on with
Okay.
it. Nasty pun. Don't leave. Hey, hold
Don't
on. You
leave,
know,
Nasty
as a matter.
Pun
Hold
and
on.
Taco Stain and Ticas and whoever else is
Yeah.
watching. Don't leave
Let me
because I'm
put.
about to give you insight on what happened at High Desert.
Yeah, let me put this level back on the stage, as he says. Hold on.
Yeah. So at High Desert, the story was that he had nothing to do with that and he didn't know what they were talking about. Well, according
Gotcha.
to Fernando, when we talked on the phone, and this should be in the if he's gonna release the recording, it's gonna be in the recording. What happened in High Desert was that someone did get airlifted, and it was Fernando's friend, homeboy. According to Fernando, Fernando's homie got airlifted by in that High Desert situation that Tony Espinosa talks about, and he said that he was at High Desert for some time, and something happened. I guess there was groups, there was whatever cliques or whatever, and his one of his homies from his clique, from Fernando's clique, got airlifted, and that's as far as he would give me, right? Because he wanted me to agree to the interview, so and I didn't really ask like further details on that, but yeah, so if you remember, for a long time, Fernando would say that he wasn't on High Desert, that he didn't know nothing about the airlifting thing, and or he had nothing to do with that. But now he did. He was close to the situation. Supposedly, according to Fernando, it was his homeboy that got airlifted at High Desert. And Tony, I think what happened, Tony, it was a long time ago, so Tony probably vaguely remembers Fernando's face in the situation, and that's why he got it confused and said that it was Fernando that got airlifted. But
Mhm.
no, according to Fernando, it was his homeboy, and that
Mm.
should be in the conversation.
Oh, that's interesting because his homeboy got airlifted and he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. He tried to imply that he was politicking and stuff. You know, he did try to do that. He tried to.
He
He's like, "I'll give you
he
the real
went.
story. I'll give you the real story, the real get down on what I did." And all. And he's like, "Yeah." He tried to imply he was politicking. Whatever.
Mhm. Yeah.
But he's a liar too. He's a J cat, bro. Like you can't trust him on everything. I do believe what he's saying that he because why would he admit to that? It'd be stupid for him to be like, yeah, I was close to the High Desert situation. About the
I,
politicking stuff, he's probably fucking hallucinating. He's
I'm not.
politicking with a straw man.
I'm not like I don't know, right? If I go off that hearing, he didn't even want to go to that yard, right?
Yeah, but I gotta do a review on that hearing because I get what you're saying, but it sounded to me like he had been there already. But I gotta look at it. But you could be right. But no, but hold on. He told me he
No.
was there. He told me he was there, and he told me the yard he was on too. I think he said D yard one something. Don't quote me. If he has the recording, you're gonna hear it in the recording. So
Yeah, DR. I was on that yard. That was an act. That's still one of the last active yards on 4 yards. There's, I mean, yeah, maybe he came from somewhere else,
yeah,
and and they
yeah, it
knew.
happened on the active side when his homie got airlifted.
Mm,
Yeah, and like I
yeah,
said, he implied that he was politicking. He implies that. But he implies a lot of shit, bro, and he's a bitch. So he implied that he was gonna pull up for a fade, and he didn't want to.
that I think he's. Oh, look, Nasty Pun's clowning you. Look, look.
So this is the big news. Well, I don't remember
Go
the
back and tell
yeah.
father, bro.
Yeah, tell
That's
father's
okay,
the big
Nasty
news.
Pun, because when
Yeah.
your father, maybe Google will put it out when father doesn't put the full conversation out.
The full recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I said, bro, it don't even matter why this fool's peseta. He is peseta.
I mean,
So it,
apparently it's big news to him if he was trying to entice me with the interview by bringing it up, right?
he could have been deflecting, bro. I mean, maybe he did get whacked. Maybe it was a few pesetas that drove up. Who knows, bro? One
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
I
I get
do
what you're
know,
saying. Maybe it was a couple of them that got whacked, and one of them got airlifted, right?
it's possible.
Yeah,
I mean, could have been at a time where they were integrating yards, bro. And there was a time where they were trying to put people wherever they went. But I don't know, man. Who cares? I know one
yeah,
thing. We know who he is and what he is, right? Mr. Big Self Soldier. Here, let's hear him. Hey, nasty pun. I'm about to put on your dad.
On my stance, even it costs me subscribers who will leave after reading this post. I
no, it
am
didn't originate with a Dubs crash out. It originated from Tony.
and don't want people to have the perception I support this behavior. Okay, I think there was some more stuff in there. Let me see.
Hold on.
I will reiterate that there are tons of phenomena.
So the phone call misunderstood villain should begin with me telling him why his stupid ass is still having the voice modulator, I believe.
Real.
And then me telling him when he's offering me, like, he's like, why do you do this? And I tell him that because I want to beat his ass. And then he starts to bargain about interviews and stuff. That's the very beginning of the second phone call.
So with
He
the
went to
crystal,
prison. He did this.
And the second phone call lasted a long time. We began to talk,
Committed,
and
felony.
there was like a peace made towards the end. You know, there was a peace made. That's why, you know, he brought me on the panel and all that. There was that, but like I said, it all started from him. He wanted the peace. He wanted me to he was offering the interview. He wanted me not to pull up. That's why he offered the peace.
Hold on. Not absolutely not nasty pun. See, here's the thing that you fail to realize. And respect to Stockton, not you, because you're obviously an imbecile. I personally don't give a shit about no airlift story. I'm giving Google I'm giving Google his time because I'm all about fuck your father and that movement. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't care if it was airlifted or not. I could give a fuck. I know one thing. He was on the SNY yard for a very long time.
yeah,
Right? I know one thing. Your father, it's true, did not want to do nothing with Dubs when he was on the yard. And now he acts like Mr. Tough Guy. That's what I do know. That's your father. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. He's
So
Fernando. He's Fernando. There's no question about that.
yeah. I mean, they know that, bro. You know,
Yeah, no, and I appreciate you, Bam, for letting me on. I actually reached out to Bam because I wanted to tell, you know, I had tried to go on the collective and they pretty much didn't let me talk. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell, since they want to act like that, I'm gonna tell them who their fucking father is. Why, you know, how much of a coward he is. Because yeah, he's a coward, bro. He's a pussy, and he's it's a gimmick for him, bro. It's a gimmick. Trust me, it's a gimmick. He knows it's a gimmick. He's not trying to pull up to nobody. And that's why he's stuck on Dubs. Why you think he's like, oh, after I get done with Dubs, then I'll get on to Marv. That Dub shit is never gonna happen, bro. So that's why he says that. That's his little PC move right there.
right.
Right? That's another PC. The PC moves, he's got him down, bro. He knows how to do them.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, bro, come on, bro. Look how J Caddy is, you know, self-solitude. I don't need nobody. Yeah, shut your fucking ass up, bro. You know what I mean? So again, he's a broken dude. He's a broken J Cat. He's 51 fucking 50, bro. You know what I mean? And he's burnt
Absolutely.
out. In 19 years in fucking prison, he's fucking burnt out. Probably most of it on a PC yard.
He
You
was
know,
burnt out
that's
before that, I believe, man. He was already a PC case.
yeah,
JCat case.
probably, bro. And it's because they killed him in that Renegade video. And I'm sure you wouldn't go ahead and read those comments, right? Nasty pun, huh? You
Yeah,
know,
Nasty Pun, your father has haters even outside of this situation, man. That's how much, you know, that's how much of a fucking pussy he is. K hasn't even dealt with those guys.
look
He's
at
supposed to deal with
misunderstood.
Dubs.
Yeah, misunderstood villain's got to be a troll. Look, he got hands, bro.
What the hell?
If
I'm
he had,
telling you, yeah.
if he had hands, he would have. Like, he didn't want to fight Dubs. It don't matter. You go ahead and believe that, Mister Hood villain. And if he had hands, he'd show his face, right? But he's handicapped, so you know there's a reason why he don't show his face. Facts, Lecheto. What content does he have? Is hard headed, not my father. I believe in Christ. I don't know nothing about that. You know.
Once he moves from Dubs and Gunners, he's gonna drop. Yeah. Pussy
Yeah.
Plex. Pussy Plex.
I know. Fucking. Nah, man, this was cool, dude. I don't. Hey, I'm all about trolling that dude, bro. And
Nasty pun. Why did
he's
your
not gonna
boy?
stop.
Yeah. No, misunderstood is a bad troll.
Yeah, it's not that. I know. He come on, misunderstood. Like you wanna? Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's all good.
Yo, the trolls are fun. The funny one that I found one time was somebody. You know, his name was Minds of Might. Somebody put like they put their name like Fortitude of Consciousness or some shit, like some sort of what do they call that? I forgot what those words are called, but they're when they're the same word, but they have the same meaning, but it's a different word. But I thought that
Oh
was
yeah.
funny as fuck, bro. Like, and like misunderstood villain. It's kind of like, you know, I guess Fernando is a misunderstood villain. I guess, you know, I don't know.
Misunderstood.
Villain, yeah.
We should be getting at Bubba's chat. Look at Mikey from Salinas. We should. Oh no.
Oh, is he talking?
The Mikey from Salinas is another little fucking.
He's in here. I don't see him. He must have me blocked.
No, he's over there.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, how come Jay Slaughter blocked me? How you gonna? See, that's a bitch move, bro. How you gonna block me? Come on, bro, because of comments.
And
That's such a bitch
nobody.
move.
Hey, good looking out. Nasty pun. Yeah, fool. When I got like, you could tell I had a little size, huh? When I was locked up. Yeah, I did have a little. All pure calisthenics and shit. Appreciate that, bro.
Has Skyla popped up yet?
No.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming.
3 hours ago on the Bubba post. Where's the Bubba post on his channel? Hold on.
We should all be getting at Bubba's channel. Yeah. Oh, because Dubs and Bubba had something going on.
Right to him.
These fools are comadres, dog. You go there. Bubba, you know what Dub said about you? Fucking.
Yeah. Where's it at? Right here, baby.
Man. These fools are lame.
Oh, okay, might be over here.
Yeah, no Skyla, man. I think she's done with you guys, man. You're not letting her promote her channel, you know.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Real quick.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about
listen to the newest real quick.
About
and then,
this guy Bubba. He ain't gonna fuck with. Once he finds out what this guy is, he ain't fucking with him, bro.
Oh, okay. He's in good standings.
Baby Don Diaz.
I think it's more.
I have found it right here.
I think it's more of his content.
I just see one that says Dubs.
The satanic
a character created by John Villa, aka Joker.
Oh, the satanic stuff.
Be a shot caller for the
Katie Frizzle trying to take Skyla's spot or what? She's been real active in the chat.
Back and killing him.
Damn.
This is the murder he brags about. Oh, I see it more.
Katie Frizzle, E. Mateo. See, and then they be having chicks on there with like names that aren't obviously of women, and then they try to get you like that, like, oh, you're disrespecting a woman, and it's like, bro, you don't even fucking say you're a woman. It didn't happen to me, but they tried that though. I think Park tried that. Park tried to try to pull something like that off. Fucking weirdos. Yeah, man.
I'm not messing with Skylar. Plus, I don't think she would ever come on. I'm good. She can go back with L.
Look, man, all these content creators that sit there and talk about
hold on.
With Fernando.
A lot of us been there, done that. So what?
Dubs? Will she go back to Dubs? Damn.
Bubba doesn't mind if I refer.
What is this? Oh, Dubs the snitch.
Readers to YT channels exposed to Frank Thica's dropping knowledge and misled loyalty.
Yeah, so we'll see if he posts that phone call, man. I'll be I'll be watching, and if he doesn't post it, then I'll post the full one.
Blackout drunk, flirts with very legal girls, makes disgusting racial comments.
You hear that, Fernando?
He is nice to their
So
faces.
you better post the full conversation, fool. Fuck it, if you have the first one recorded, post that one too.
Lip syncs, laugh while gunner wishes death on a cancer patient.
Oh, get an interview with Skyla?
Prayer
You down for that, Babs?
Devil worship, claims women against him were
probably
rejected by
not.
him. He brought his crimes.
Yeah.
The murder
They're
he was
gonna make
convicted
up.
of. And crimes
If we get Tony Espinosa back, we gotta get an interview
and throw
Facts,
gangs.
or
Machado.
get some comments on him with the high desert situation.
These
Yeah.
lives used to get deleted. So no one
Skyler
knew.
gives off bad juju.
Yeah.
They all do. They all do.
Yeah,
He
they
gained
do.
notoriety against Wes Watson because once followed, was impressed, wanted to be like him. He is just like that man.
Yeah.
He is fake,
Who I'm
phony,
scared of is
and fraud who cannot
Lady
leave
Shark,
his
bro.
apartment.
Lady
Scott,
Bubba Jabba will pin this
Shark
comment
Lady,
to give
whatever.
a synopsis to those who may still
Yeah, I'm
be
good on
unaware
that.
of his antics.
All of them would come around like when
That's
I, you know, and
100%
I would tell them all, man, just move on,
Baby
man.
dog
Just
is. That's true.
go over there because they started kind of like
And
trolling.
fuck that fool.
Yeah.
Look at me, actually.
Well, we didn't see any of the normal trolls. I didn't see Sooners in here.
Behind this stuff.
Oh, you know what? They probably told
Sooners
them
just
like
popped up.
Sooners is in here.
Sooners just popped up over there.
Triple OT.
Over there.
Yeah, shout out to Slugstown all the time.
I think they've been told that if they interact over here, they're gonna get
facts
disciplined.
Let me see. I kind of like
My father.
Terror Squad.
Damn, man, I can't believe it. You know, it didn't take long for that to happen, but bro, like now they're calling him father. For them to start calling him father, that's crazy.
That shit's crazy, huh? I could be. They could be just fucking around.
That's how it starts, though.
Lady, like, no, they don't, bro. Yeah, Tika's, yeah.
Tika's deported.
Yeah, I fucked them up with that.
Nah, don't disrespect the
Oh shit, bro.
And there was another. I can't. I don't know what come to still in here, but he said there was a conversation.
Hell yeah.
About beliefs that was pissing off.
That was Bubba right there.
Pissing off father.
Let me see.
Father. Oh yeah, somebody shared their beliefs and it was bothering him.
Yeah.
His channel.
Damn.
That's what he
Andrew Tate.
He insinuated.
Shit, that's right on. That's right, Bubba Jabba.
Yeah, I could tell that dude, like the real him, the real him, not the one that tries to play nice, but the real him.
Yeah.
He's got a little short temper towards people, and I bet you that I bet you he's gonna start coming out as it goes on longer.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, because what he said to Skylar was crazy. To be honest with you, I never thought that would happen, and yeah, he really seemed like annoyed by her, like for real, like not even trolling or nothing.
Which is interesting because I didn't think about it till somebody put in the chat that I mean, it could be true, bro, that she was promoting what she does, you know. So
after this, we're gonna be on the collective. Baby dog Diaz, thanks for reading my SAET.
Yeah. She's been promoting that though, because she promoted that on the first collective, I remember, and she even said, you know, that she's giving dances to a few people in the chat.
Yeah, nobody's going
in real life. So that yeah. She said that. I mean, that I'm not talking shit. She literally said that. That came out of her mouth. And she said it like it was nothing, you know, like, oh, you know, if you don't believe I'm a dancer, ask some of the people in the chat. I've danced for them. That's what she said. So,
damn.
Yeah.
You gotta stay away from the crease.
Yeah, but all right, Bam. I think I'm gonna get off now.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck those fools.
It was a good chat, bro. I appreciate you having me on, giving me a chance to tell my side, and appreciate everybody who listened.
Yeah.
All right, man. You guys have a good night.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I just want to, before you don't leave just yet, let me end the stream. I just wanted to share something with you.
For sure.
All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Fuck Fernando. We're out.